MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Chris Russin will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Hit hard. Foul. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His first homer so far in the series, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
To the plate now, Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Stepping in, Max Muncy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dustin May gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
Inciarte.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. fouls this one off. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. On the move is Pollard. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Will Smith, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is 6. The center fielder.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Ender Enciarte. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting it, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Pollock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
At the plate, Dustin May. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. May has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Now the 1-0. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Betts, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air down the right field line. Inciarte on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Striding into the box, Max Muncy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top, 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Johan Camargo.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
First offering on its way.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he falls behind 0-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2.
Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Chris Russin. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Inciarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in, Will Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Cutter low, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Patrick Weigel answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Back outside.
Now the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Set and the pitch. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Men on third with 2 down. And it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dustin May.
Dustin May.
Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
But with Tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Corey Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Justin Turner. Popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch.
Ball in.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rock.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box, Will Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Flowers has it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snicker, during the commercial break. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Julio Urias, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
At the ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And the next in is Johan Camargo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Travis d'Arnaud will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at Taylor. It's in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Luke Jackson.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollard. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. Jackson, a native Floridian. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 4-0. to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte.
The right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
That's popped up. Seager onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And it's 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 4-0. Aaron O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Aaron O'Day.
Into the box now, Julio Urias. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Now the 1-0. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Corey Seager will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Inciarte moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. So 1-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Mark Melanson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Will Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Acuna is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 8-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Fouled away. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. One away.
The left fielder, number 20, Ozuna.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's Johan Camargo, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Two men are on with two men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Two left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now that the pitcher.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So striding in, Julio Urias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ozuna looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Here's Corey Seager. And he takes ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Still only 1 out in the inning. 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front 11-0. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 drilled to the left side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ender.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Kolarek is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped up. Seager is there. 1 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Albies.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And here is strike three called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number two instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the ninth now in game 3. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Braves nothing. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Will Smith.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. From the stretch. 2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And the 2-1. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. LA's on top, 11-0. Joe Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4.
Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Shot back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Two and one.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.